Hello my dear friends. I'm sure you would know about MS Office and Excel to be in particular. Excel is a wonder by itself, as I would say it is an ocean of possibilities. Some of you know certain kind of formulas and functions. Some of you know other kind of formulas and functions. Nobody can claim that I know everything in Excel. Even I or you or anybody for that matter, or for that sake, let's say even Microsoft Office, people cannot claim that they know everything in Excel because it is unlimited possibilities. How much ever you learn, it is going to be a drop in an ocean. Let us take a look at few examples and check yourself whether you know about these possibilities that exist in MS Office. Take a look at this example. You have a list of names in one column. The heading is input. The name is not properly aligned. That is, some letters are small, some letters are capital. But what is the regular format? The first letter in a name or in a word should be capital and the rest should be small. So if you want to do that, there is a formula in Excel. Take a look at this. So if you do equals and there is a function called as proper, select the input, close the bracket, press enter and then drag it. You can drag it like this, or you can do copy paste. Either way function works, and you can see the solution what you wanted is in present of you. So what you have, the first letter of the first name is capital, the rest is small. Similarly, the next name or the last name is also, the first letter is capital and the rest is small. So the proper format, you can do it with a fraction of second using the formula proper. Take a look at one more example. I have taken a list of names. You have a column called as input. What I would require to do here, you can see in the output column, the first name should come in one column and the second name should come in another column. You can do it through complicated formulas, or there is an alternate available, that is, you have a function. So you go to data first. Okay, before you go to, you can copy paste the formula one, so that you can copy paste the data. Then go to data, click text to columns, click space, and then you press finish. Text to columns, space, and you click finish. The data is in front of you. The first name is in one column, the last name is in another column. Let us take a look at one more example. You can see a set of names, same thing, but with lot of spaces. You can see some 2 spaces, some 3 spaces, some 4 spaces. Sometimes you have beginning, sometimes toward the end. You want to delete. Deleting this one by one is again a difficult task, especially when you are dealing with so large data. What you have in Excel is this. Try it out. So you can do a formula called as trim. So TRIM, open the bracket, select the data, close the bracket, then copy paste or drag it, and you are done. So what does the trim function do? It takes out all the unnecessary spaces and keep only one space. That's what you want it. Let us take a look at one more example. You have input with various dates, but you want it to be in a particular format. Like 10th April, you want 10. Instead of APR, you want APRIL, and you want 1 backslash. If you want to do that, there is an option in Excel, which means you can use a formula called as text. Open the brackets, select the cell, then click DD backslash m m m m backslash then y y. Close the bracket, just drag it, you get the answer. And if you want the day, like 10th April is which day, select the option through text and click DDDD, then just drag it. You have what you want it. The format can be done in text. If you want which day a particular date is, the text function can help you do that. Were you aware of it? Let us take a look at one more. Let's say you have a list of names. You want how many times a name has appeared. We can take the help of count, C-O-U-N-T, count. So equal to count, select the column and then select it. Anyway, before that, first you copy paste, remove duplicates so that only unique name exists. Click OK. Then equals count, open the bracket, select the range. I'm selecting entire column. Then select the criteria. The criteria is the name. Select the name which you want to search and then drag it or copy paste. You are done. Why am I selecting the entire column? What will happen if I select only the range? What should I do if I want to do sum instead of count? Is there a possibility of multiple criteria instead of single criteria? What is VLOOKUP? What is HLOOKUP? Those things I'm going to talk about in our Excel workshop. So what you can expect, what you can learn in the Excel workshop is this. You are going to learn about formatting, like format paint. You're going to have many other things, how to transpose, how to convert number into crores or a crores into number into lakhs, formulas, shortcuts like Control C, Control V, that you know it, then Control D, Control R, control page down, page up, those kind of things, how to write a loop function to be specific, if function, and pivot table, how to make use of it, and also simple macro recording without much complications. So in formatting, we are going to talk about the basics, the format paint, filter option, sort option, copy paste special. There are so many things in the copy paste special I'm sure you are not aware of. And there are some formatting formulas like the text function, trim function I was telling you in example session. Then in the formulas, cell references, when to use dollar, if I don't use dollar, what will happen, such kind of things. VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index match. Many of you would be wondering how to use this. I'll be covering this. And count, COUNTIF, SUMIF, and dates formulas. Shortcuts, copy paste special, you know in Excel how to move in a range, how to move quicker using your arrow buttons, page up, page down buttons, and formatting formulas for text formatting purpose. Loop function, if function, how do we write it? If is a very basic function in loop part. In loop, I mean how many if function you can make use of, and if error, VLOOKUP within that if function, that is combination of various formulas, what is the logic to be built in, and others like macros, simple macros, not complicated, and also pivot tables, and maybe inserting simple graphs. So these are the things which we are going to cover in our Excel workshop. If you want to join in, please do visit our website or click the option here. Thank you.